Yes. Justina Valentine right there with Let the Birds Fly. And we got her on the phone right now. What's up?
Hey, what's up? Thank you guys for having me.
Thanks for taking the time. Whereabouts are you are you in the world right now?
Right now, I am in New York City. It is Fashion Week, so there's a lot going on. So I've been hitting up all these different events in New York. And, right now I'm actually at a show for a friend of mine. His name is Torre, and he designs for a lot of musicians and famous actors. So I'm here supporting his line. I just did the little red carpet thing and just out and about, man. Roaming the street.
That's cool. Nice. New York City.
Yes, sir.
The big city. And you're not a stranger to that city, right? I know you're originally from New Jersey area, correct?
Yeah, no, I'm no stranger to New York at all. I'm born and raised in Passaic County, New Jersey. So I'm like right outside New York. I'm like 20 minutes away with no traffic. So when I am home, I'm in and out of the city like damn near every day. For Fashion Week, I've literally been out here every day, but I'm usually out here good 3 to 6 days a week anyway.
That's good. Yeah, no, it's a really busy city, I hear. It's just always happening, things going on, and definitely a big city for music and for artists like yourself, right?
Always, yeah. It's never a dull moment out here. Great culture, great music scene, and always something to do, always live shows. I've played some of my most awesome shows, in New York City. I had a bunch of, really, really famous and, noteworthy spots that when people come from out of town, these are the spots that they hit up, like Bitter End and Webster Hall. So, yeah, I love New York.
That's nice. There's lots of opportunities, I'm sure, for the kind of stuff that you do. And I know just seeing some of the stuff online, not only are you into doing the music and making, singing and rapping and stuff like that, but you also do a lot with modeling and fashion as well, right?
Yeah, I do. I like to dabble in a little bit of everything, and I really feel in the entertainment world, everything is kind of connected and interconnected. So, thank you, baby. So, yeah, actually, as I'm on the phone with you right now, someone just walked by. They're like, I love your outfit. I have an all-red cat suit on, doing it big for Fashion Week. But, yeah, I've done some print modeling. I've done some runway stuff. I actually was in 3 shows for Fashion Week. One was a swimsuit line, and then the other 2 was a shoe and a clothing line. And, yeah, I mean, as an artist, your imaging is super important. So I love to do stuff that, is individual to me and crazy and fun. So fashion lets me do that. And I also run a fashion blog, which I have a lot of fun doing and gets a lot of hits. So it's cool. Yeah, fashion music is, to me, it's all related.
Cool. What's your blog, just so we can put it out there?
Yeah, my fashion blog is justinafashion.com. I keep it all pretty uniform so people can find me easily. And then, of course, my main website is justinamusic.com, justinafashion.com. And then my other sites, like Instagram and Twitter, are at Justina Music. And it's JUSTINA Music.
Awesome. I like it. You got I just checked it out now. Tons of posts and stuff. You keep pretty active on it. That's good. And just seeing one of the things I noticed too was just with your social media, a lot of really creative ideas of branding yourself and getting yourself out there. One of the things that I noticed that I totally had to adopt myself, I just got on using Snapchat, right?
Oh man, Snapchat is so fun.
Yeah.
I love Snapchat. It's just like, you know what it is? When you're going to post a video on Instagram, it's a little more, like, thought out. It's a little more thoughtful what you put on Instagram. Snapchat, it's just like Ratchet City. You put whatever, and people know when they're going to your Snapchat. It's just kind of like a timeline and a story of your day. So, to me, Snapchat's a lot more ratchet and unplanned and kind of off the cuff, and I love that stuff.
Yeah.
So Snapchat is super fun. And what's cool about it, it's like really a direct way to connect with your people. I mean, people can directly send you pictures, videos. You know, I've incentivized fans before, like, hey, download my new single. I'll send you a snap, and I will personally send that person an individual snap just to them.
Mm-hmm.
So Snapchat's a really cool thing. I really like that app.
No, it's great. I've just been getting into it. My best friend, Bird, he was just like all about it. He's like, bro, you just, especially with what you do, he's like, music, you can be like backstage at shows, like Snapchatting people. You can be like at music videos, Snapchatting, awesome. And like radio, wherever you're at, just Snapchatting, and people are going to want to check it out. So I got into it, and just noticing, like your incentives and stuff like that. Like I seen the one post was take a screenshot of you subscribing to my YouTube channel, send me a picture of that screenshot, and then I'll give you a personal, and your Snapchat thing, and I'll send you a personal Snapchat thank you.
We're gonna have to follow each other.
Definitely.
But hey, I'm gonna warn you. Follow at your own. What do they say? Enter at your own risk. Follow at your own risk, because I put some crazy stuff up there sometimes. Yeah,
it's like that, eh? All right,
but it's always fun. I have to tell you really quick. I love your accent.
Thank you.
Like you say, like a boat, and I have to check your oat, and what's it all about? And I love it.
That's hilarious. The only other person that's ever noticed that was a rapper from New York. His name's Ari the Rugged Man. And
I guess our ears just pick it up. But yeah, I love it. I think it's super cute.
That's awesome. What is your Snapchat?
My Snapchat is the same as my Instagram and Twitter. You know, I'm trying to keep it all safe so it's easy for them to find me. So it's Justina Music.
All right, perfect. I've got my phone open right now. Bam, I just added you. So if you see one that goes Robbie G, I think mine's Robbie G Music or Robbie G Hip Hop, one or other, you'll see me.
Okay, cool. Oh, sorry. I'll definitely snap you right back.
Word up. That's cool. I like it. I don't know. It's cool. It's a good way to interact with fans. I think now in the industry, with the saturation of the market, you know, there's so many artists out there doing what we're doing. To separate yourself, you know, being able to have that personal connection with fans is a big thing.
Right.
Big thing. Right. And I think you're doing that.
It's like making them feel like they can pretty much almost reach out and touch you. Mm-hmm. I think this is the most personal app yet that there's been. I mean, Twitter's kind of personal too. You can hit people right up, you can DM them, but Snapchat's just like a whole other level.
It's dope. I like it. The other thing I wanted to get into a little bit, just how in the industry, women, you know what I mean? There's not many women doing what you're doing. Not many women rapping and singing and doing it all in this male-dominated industry. A person that I always bring up here in the station, she used to be my co-host here, Molly Gruesome. She raps and sings as well here in Guelph, and she's always, every show we go out to, she's the only female performer, and we always end up talking to artists. Anytime I get a female on the show, I like to ask them about, you know, what that's like being in the industry, being a female in the industry, and how important it is to kind of encourage other women to step outside of their shell, because I know there's a lot of dope female rappers out there, and they're not as willing to like step outside of that box. They feel like they might get ridiculed a little bit, or the parents aren't as accepting of it, or something, you know what I mean? And it's just like you're standing out.
I'm glad you said that, because I try to tell people sometimes the hate and the negativity on and towards the female is always way worse than the males, and I find that so disappointing and so strange, because I find it strange that for other females to be so hateful towards other females who are really trying to do something positive and do something in like you said, a mostly male-dominated, interesting. And then I always find it really interesting when it's like males hating on females. I always find that super, super interesting. And I feel like with women, it's just a lot more involved in the hate. Like, they'll tell you you're ugly, you're a slut, you know, you suck, this and that, you know what I mean, to get on this website now. It's crazy. Where, I mean, you don't really go on guys' videos and hear people calling them ugly or like, you know. So the hate towards females, and it's from guys and girls, it's really disappointing. And I think, and I actually just spoke to a friend of mine from Florida, an artist, and it really deters some females. And, you know, and I was talking about a talented chick. And I just told her, I said, look, you know, you have to be in it and be confident and sure of yourself, because they will try to break you down 10 ways to Sunday. And I know it's easier said than done. And, you know, at first, when you first start and you read some stuff, it could really be hurtful and it could really get to you. And that's what happened with this girl, talented chick. And it really got to her. And that made me, that just disappointed me so much, because it's like, before this person was even given a chance to kind of flourish and get to a certain level, their self-confidence and passion in their music was dwindled from other people's opinions and comments. So I definitely think it's hard for a woman in this industry. You know, it's hard in this industry to make it in general, male or female, but I feel like females have that extra pressure just to be perfect that, you know, males really don't have.
Yeah, definitely. It's just the same standard with in high school, and even now when guys go and sleep around with whoever, they can do it and then they're called a player and it's all good. Their boys are giving them daps, and then when girls are out there doing that, then
right.
it's like, oh, this girl's a whore, this girl's a slut, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like a total double standard, and it doesn't make sense at all why they're judged in a certain way. And it's great that you did bring up how much like just hate and stuff does come, because I don't know what that's like. I don't get a chance to experience it. I see it, right. You know what I mean? I see it, especially in like what you're saying, the comments on videos and stuff like that. Guys and girls will be so much quicker to attack a woman, whereas they'll just, yeah, they won't do the same thing with the guy.
To attack a female, way quicker, and it's sad, but I guess, you know, to any female listening, or, you know, you just really have to love yourself and love what you do. And again, it's a lot harder said than done, but you really have to block that out. Like me personally, I don't read comments. I really don't. I don't read comments on YouTube, or, you know, you can't. You'll drive yourself crazy. You really just have to have a good team around you, people that's just going to keep your head on straight, support you, and just know who you are and know what you're doing and why you're doing it.
That's true. That's 100%. There's another artist in Canada that I was talking to, Snack the Ripper, and he was saying that he's just like, I don't read those comments, man. He's like, you go crazy reading them comments. People,
you can.
Haters out there.
Once you get to a certain level and you're getting enough comments, and because, you know, the bigger you get, the more hate you get, the more love you get, but the more hate you get as well. You can't read the comments. You'll drive yourself crazy.
Yeah. It's a crazy world out there, and there's some weird people, just trolls, just out there trolling you.
Seriously.
It's madness. But hey, that's awesome that you can rise above it, and I think that's a beautiful story to be like, yo, women out there, that's a big message. Just believe in yourself, know what your worth is, what your value is. Don't worry about what the next person's saying. Don't get caught up in that. Right. There's so many people that just will not get out of their shell for fear of what somebody else is going to say or do, and you just you can't live in that kind of environment.
If you live like that, you might as well stay in your room, go in your closet, and lock the door.
People do that though. Don't tell them this. Don't tell them this, Justina. There's people that will do that. I've seen them. I've met them.
Well, no. I'm not saying don't do that.
Don't do this.
Don't live in your closet. Experience the world.
Come out,
baby. So do you. Another beautiful model just walked past me.
Yes. I gotta come down there.
Hey, man. Hey, here's one thing I gotta say. Shoot for your dreams, go for your goals. You really only do get one life. You have one life to live, and even if you don't make it to exactly where you thought you would or where you wanted, hey man, at least in you failing, you'll have many accomplishments and many memories and many accolades along the way that you'll never get and even have a chance to reach if you don't try and give it your all. So that's my words of wisdom for the day.
That's the word right there. I like it. It's inspiring. Word up, definitely.
Yeah, man.
I like it. So you got some tracks out there that are gaining some traction. I was seeing even in the one description of this Reputation, there's like that the song was featured on the hit NBC show Smash and VH1's Mob Wives and MTV's True Life and stuff like that. So you're getting your songs are getting out there and into the public and stuff like that. What's it like to be at the position that you're at now? Because I'm sure it's been a long and arduous journey on the come up. Trying to get at least somebody to hear the music and take it serious, and now that it's actually getting out there and gaining some traction, what's that kind of like?
Yes, it has been long and arduous. Those are two perfect adjectives. It's just great. It just feels so good to have my work, which, you know, contains my blood, my sweat, my tears, my years. It feels so good to have it recognized and put on a platform where people can really hear it and find out about me and my art. It was really cool when the song started playing on stations, because I found out via social media. People jumped on like my Facebook, my Twitter. They're like, "Yo, your song's playing right now on Mob Live." So that was awesome. That was really cool. And, you know, stuff started happening from there. Everything took steam. And my newest single actually just dropped this morning, so I'm super excited about that. This is my, I'm going to dare to say, this is my favorite track that I've released to date. It's called Faded. It premiered last night in New York. It was a world premiere on, one of the most popular radio stations in New York. And, you know, that's why I said I got to get to you. I need you to break the record in Canada.
That's what I'm about to do up here, for real.
They're coming to you.
Yes.
So I'm really excited about this record, Faded. It's up for free download on my SoundCloud. On my SoundCloud, like all my other sites, is soundcloud.com/Justina Music. And the video is going to premiere probably a week or two from now. So I'm just really, really going ho on the song and just going like monkey hard with it, just to push it out and get it to all the ears that I can.
Awesome. Well, we'll definitely do what we can over here. I know you are getting backing by some of the best stations in New York. I seen the pic with you with I forget which DJ it was, but somebody down at Hot 97, I think.
Well, yeah, I was with DJ Enough at Hot 97,
yes.
And I was with DJ Self at 105.1. And man, those two guys are so great. They show so much love, and I'm really thankful for both of them, because they're great guys and they are very, very respected in the DJ world and in the New York scene. So I'm super thankful to have them on my side and feeling the records.
Definitely. That's big right there. Awesome. Well, we're about to get into it here. We'll play the track on the radio. Much respect.
All right, Boo. Thank you so much for having me. Shouts out to Robbie G. Make sure you keep it locked into him. It's your girl, Justina Valentine. Make sure you guys follow me, Instagram and Twitter at Justina Music. Check out my brand new Faded track. Download it for free on SoundCloud.com/Justina Music. Robbie G, you rock, baby. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, ciao.
Peace.